Hi guys, I'm so glad to have you all here. So in this video, I'm going to teach you guys everything you need to know about the trendline strategy. This is a trendline strategy, and I'm going to teach you guys everything you need to know about trendline. So just make sure you watch this video to the end. I'm going to explain everything about the trendline to you guys, and also I'm going to give you guys on how you guys can use this trendline to so you spot your entries and exits in the market. So if you are new to this channel, I just started this new channel out. So if you are new, don't forget to do me by subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I also turn on post notifications when I put a strategy. You guys will be aware. So guys, let's quickly dive into the video without wasting much of your guys' time. So that wasting much of our time. So let's quickly dive into the video. Now, what is trendline? You can see based on Google explanation, trendline are easy recognizable lines that traders draw on chart to connect a series of price together or shows some database fit. So this resource line is then used to give the trader a good idea of the direction in which an investor's value might move, which means that trendline is used to spot a price movement, suppose a price direction, either if the price is going bullish or bearish. This is the use of the trend line. So with that being said, now we have two type of trend line. We have the type of trend line. We have the trend line bounce and the trend line break. We have the type of trend line. We have the bounce and you have the trend line bounce and the trend line break. Now for the trend line bounce, this is how the trend line bounce look like. You can see we have multiple touches right here on the trend line. I'm going to show you guys on the real chart, and I'm going to draw it out for you guys. So I just want to show you guys the example on how the trend line bounce look like. You can see we have multiple shots. We have first touch right here, second touch, third touch, and last touch. And note guys, for a trend line bounce to be more valid, it has to short multiple times. And for a great trend line, the trend line must touch at least twice. The trend line must touch at least twice, not once. The trend line must touch at least twice. Then if you want to spot your entries, then you're supposed to on the third touch. You can see there you have this first touch right here and the second touch right here, and you can spot your entry right at this area, and then you take your trade, and then you can also take your trade right at this area, and you can see how aggressive the market move. Now second type of trend line we have a trend line breakout. Now this is how the trend line breakout look like. Is how the trend line breakout. I'm going to show you guys on the real chart. I'm going to show you guys on the real chart, and now you guys can make use of it on the real chart. So I'm going to show you guys. You can see this how the trend line bounce, trend line breakout look like. You can see this is the first touch, this is second touch, we count this as touch as well, but we also have a trend line breakout, fake breakout. We have trend line fake breakout, which means that the trend line might break the trend line and still shoot back to the top side, screw moving to all the stop list of the investors, which means we have a way to determine the market fake breaker. We have a way to determine the market fake breaker, which I'm going to also teach you guys on how you guys can spot a fake breakout. So you can see right here when the market touches this trend line, once again you can see what they happen is then breakout. I'm going to show you guys the real one on the main chart, and how you guys can spot everything out. So that's guys. Now guys, since we have understand what is the trend line and the type of trend line we have, now the next thing we are going to do is we are going to talk about how you guys can use this trend line. So to use a trend line, you have to simply look at the chart and then draw a line that goes with the current trend, which means that if the market is trending to the top side, you have to which means that the market is an uptrend, you have to draw the trend line to match it. And if the market is in that trend, you draw the trend line to match the key points. So when drawing a trend line, it is the best if you connect at least two top or bottom together, which means that the market is going upside, so you connect to touch at the top, and then if market is growing bearish, connect to top at the bottom. So the more top or bottom that connect, the stronger the trend line what is going to be. So now let's go into the chart, but obviously most of our time to show you guys the example of this trend line. You can see this is Euro USD. But before I show you guys on the day chart, let me draw it out for you guys. Now you can see something right here. This is how, if you are talking about the trend line, what in an uptrend, let's say the market is trending like this, it's trending to the top side, breaking the highs, which means that the market is breaking the highs. So you can see this is the higher low, higher high, higher low, higher low, higher high. So this is an uptrend. This is an uptrend market. Now, how do you use the trend line? It supports a good trend entries on this uptrend movement. Then this is how you are going to draw a trend line. Then you mark out your areas, the area the lowest that the market goes before shooting to the top side. Then you mark out that area by drawing your trend line. Then you use your trend line to mark out that area. You must draw a trend line. Now, if you want to use your trend line, you have to make sure that the trend line, touch the wicks, touching the week, not the candles. If you touch the wick, this gives you a high probability that this is a clear trend line. So you can see now this is a trend line in an uptrend. Now when we are talking about the opposite side, which is the downtrend, this is how it's going to look like, which means that the market is going to create something we call lower low, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So now as the market does this, then we draw our trend line to support our entries in the market. Then we have to draw our trend line. Then after drawing your trend line, this is how you guys going to look like. This is how you're going to look like. You can see now that we have multiple touches right here. You can see this first touch, this second touch, and this is the third touch. Now if you want to spot an entry with this trend line, you have to spot an entry and in the third touch and the fourth touch if the market creates the fourth touch. Now let's say this is the first touch, we are not going to trade our trade. This is the second touch, we are not going to take our trade, and this is the area that we are going to take our entry. Same thing as entire trend. Now we are talking about the trend line break. Now when we are talking about trend line break for an uptrend, if you are talking about the trend line break for an uptrend, this is how you're going to look like. Now let me use the same chart. So now what are we expecting? We are expecting the trend line to break this this low right here. We are expecting the market to break this low right here. Now once the market is breaking this low right here, when the market break this low right, when the price breaking this low right here, we can consider that as a downtrend. And also again, if you want to consider let's say you want to quickly spot that what the market is going to break now, because you're going to break when you see this price breaking the low that the low that the market make, as create something like this, create something like this, which means it returns back to this area, to this low, and then start creating something we call lower low, lower high, which means that the market has changed direction. And we can also use this to spot that the market is going to play, it's going to change going to change direction. Now we can use this to also consider that the market is going to change its direction, which means that the market is going to create something like this. Which means that the market is going to come back here, not breaking not breaking this high right here. The market is not breaking this high right here now, and then create something we call double top, and then shoot aggressive to the downside. This indicates that the uptrend has been broken. You can see if you draw a trend line, you can see it's right there. The trend line have been broken, which means that the market is going to change to the downside. Same thing applicable to an uptrend, which means that the market is going to break like this and then create something like this changing its direction, which means the market are broken. Have been broken this high right here, this high that the market make before the momentum, so that's why you guys can make use of this trend line, for trend line break and the trend line bounce. Now guys, let's go to the main chart so you guys can see it more clearly. So this is Euro USD. This is Euro USD. So you can see something right here. We are in 1 hour time frame. So you can see something right here. I'm going to show you guys in the real chart. So this is how it look like on for an uptrend. You can see something right here. This is what the market is doing based on my own explanation. You can see the market creates something we call lower, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. This is what the market has been creating. This indicates that the market is in an uptrend. We just need that the market is in an uptrend. Now, how do you use your trend line to support a good entry in the market? So this is how you guys are going to do. So you go to your trend line like this. You do a trend line like this. You make sure the trend line is touching the wick, not candles. So to be on the safer side, you have to make sure the trend line is touching the wicks, not the candles. You can see how many touches do we have here. So we have 3 touches right here, which means that this is the first touch. This is the first touch right here. You can see this is the first touch right here. This is the second touch. This is the third touch. This is the fourth touch, and this is the breakout. This is the breakout. You can see now that market changes to non trend. So you can see something right here. Now let's say you want to use this trend line to take an entry for a trend line bounce. Now you can see something right here. After the market touches right here, the trend touches right here. Now let's say we want to enter right at this area. You can see something right here. The market come back to this low right here, to this high right here. Before you can see this is an aggressive move, and then the market it trades back, creating double top, and then broken this high right here. The market broken this high right here, which means that the markets are trying to see a resistance area. This market are turned to support. It's not becoming support. It's not becoming support. So which means that the market is eventually breaking this high right here, and then it trades back. It stays back to pull back to that same. Just say low. So you say high, which means that this one has turned to low, and then shoot back to that area, and then it start going to the top side. So that's how you guys are going to make use of it. So you have to make sure that after the market is creating something called high low, then you wait for the price to come back to this low right here. You have to wait for the price to come back to this low right here, and then the market come back to this low right here. Then you take your entry, and then you can set your TP right at this high right here, because the market might create something we call double top, and then breaking out on the trend line. So you have to set your first TP right here, and you can set your second TP right at the next key zone. So that's how you guys can use of it to spot your entry for your uptrend movement. And if you want to check your trading on the trend line, this is a trend line bounce. This is a trend line bounce, and then you guys can use it to support your entry. And now for your trend line breakout, this is how you guys are going to make use of it. Now you can see something right here. The market touches right here, and not breaking this high right here. You're not breaking this. The market is eventually not breaking this high right here. Not breaking this high. So the market is not breaking this high right here. Before it then touches the trend line, move a little bit, and then broken in trend line. Now on the market broken, now if you want to use this opportunity for an entry, after the trend line has been broken, then the next thing you have to do is you have to wait for a retest. Now if I go to my lower time frame, you see it clearly that this is a pullback right here. Now let me zoom so you guys can see it. So So this is it right here. This is it. And you can see when the trend line has been broken. When the trend line has been broken, which means that this high, this low that this market make has been broken. You can see this is a candle that broke this area. Now to be on the safer side, you have to see that the trend line broken with with candle, not a wick. With a candle, not a wick. So if you break out with a wick, that's a fake one. So you have to wait for the market to break out with the candle, not a wick. So on the price dot that, then you wait for a pullback, and then wait for a pullback right at the next key zone, and then you take your entry. I'm expecting you guys to take your entry right at this area, right here, and then you want to take your area, then take your entry right at this area. Now guys, you have to note something right here. You see there's a momentum candle broken at this area right here, broken at this area right here. So which is somehow look like this market, maybe it's going to continue with is uptrend movement. Now you can see clearly that we have another trend line right at this area. We have another trend line right at this area. So which means this is a trend line. This is trend line. You can see we have another trend line right at this area. So you can see this is the trend line we have at this area. So this gives us the change that the market is going to change direction. And you can also see something right here. We have another trend line. This is an entry strategy for you guys. This is an entry strategy. You can see we have first touch, second touch right here, and then eventually broken to this trend line, and then retest, then start switching to the downside. So now that's how I usually take my trade. But sometimes the market might do like this. The market might do like this, just broken the trend line. Just get something like this, broken the trend line, and then come back to this low right here, and then start switching to the downside. So but the market normally broken this candle, somebody broken this low. So the main strategy you can use is to find your trend line right here and wait for a breakout right at the trend line. So that's it guys on an uptrend market. So let me show you guys on a downtrend movement. So let me show you guys on a downtrend movement. So this is an uptrend movement. So let me show you guys on downtrend movement. So same thing I keep right here. You can see we still have everything right in one place. So you can see something right here. You can see this is trend line right here. This is trend line right here. So you can see something right here. We have this first touch right at the top. We have this first touch right at the top. We have the second touch right here. So let me do a little bit adjustment. So yeah, so that's it. So we have a first touch right here. Now guys, before I forget, I have to first tell you guys one thing. Now for an uptrend movement, the trend line has to be drawn below the price, not at the top of the price, below the price. And for a downtrend movement, the trend line has to be drawn on the top side, not the downside. So now if you can also use the boat, for your entry, but for a good trend line, it has to be drawn on the otherwise if you drawn like this, you have to be drawn like this. So you can see something like this. Now if the market is trending, is market in an uptrend, what are we looking for? We are looking for a buy entry, it's not a sell entry. So we are in a downtrend movement, we are looking for a sell, not a buy. So you can see something right here. This is the first touch, this is the second touch, and this is the breakout. Now guys, we are not seeing any entry for a trend line bounce right here. This trend line was eventually broken. Now let's use for a trend line bounce, so we can I can explain very much detail for you guys. So guys, explain very much detail for you guys. So I'm looking for a trend line bounce, so you guys can maybe let's go to the chart. So I think I'm seeing something right here. I see one right here. So I think we have one right here. But this is not a good trend line. So So I think we have that one right here. So yeah, so this is it right here. This is it. This is the first touch. This is first touch. This is second touch, and this is the third. The third touch, and this one. This touch right. This touch that is as well right here. So now you have everything in place right now, guys. So now you can see something right here. We also have a what? We have a trend line. Now you can see something right there. The market, what the market is in an uptrend before changing its bias towards a trend. You can see this is a breakout. I've already explained everything to you guys and the test. So now this is first touch, this is the first touch, this is second touch, and we're expecting to take our trade what on this touch right here. Now you can see something right here. When this touch is first happen, then it come down, then pull back to this what to this trend line right here, and then when the third touch is happening, you can see something right here that the trend line, the third touch come down to what to this low right here, come down to this low right here, which means that the price come down to this low right here, come down to this low, and then what, and then shoot aggressively to the downside. So what are we expecting? We're expecting something like this. I've already explained everything to you guys. We're expecting something like this. We are expecting the price to come down right at this area right here before we can decide to take an entry for a sell movement. Now you can see we have something right here as well. When the touch right here, you can see if someone look at it, you want to break out. So the week, but it's a week, so we are not counting that as a value breakout. What are we expecting for a value breakout? For a value breakout, this has to be happen. So we are expecting the price to be like this. We're expecting the price to be like this. So not broken this area right here before shoot aggressive to be to the tops, or we are expecting something like this, and we are expecting something like this right here. So expecting something like this. Have you guys understanding what I'm saying? So we are expecting something like this. So expect something like this, not a little bit move, then eventually it break to the top side, and then it test back. This is a breaker that we are expecting. So now you can see something right here. When the week breaking out this area, this is not the value breakout. This is not the value breakout. You can see the price eventually come back to this trend line before this big breakout happen. Now before we can consider this as a value breakout, you have to see you have to see a candle. You have to see a candle closing above this closing above this high, closing above this low before you can consider it as a valid breakout. So which means that we are expecting something like this price to come down to this area, and then eventually it's broken this low right here, and then we see a pull back, and then this price side moving to the top side, which we can say eventually if you try to take an entry right at this area for a trend line breakout, you can see we are in deep loose. You can see on the market on this market broken out this trend line, eventually come down to the price before this fake breakout also happen, and the market is still trending to the top side. So you can see something right here. We still have another trend line right here for a trend line. You can see we have another trend line right here. So you can see the more touches the more the trend line. The more touches the more the trend line. So that is for a trend line bounce. So now for a trend line breakout, this is clear trend line. For a trend line breakout, you can see something right here. The price eventually broken at this area right here. The main market is eventually broken at this area, and then come back to the test before shooting aggressively to the top side, which means this is a trend line. This is a real trend line breakout. So but sometimes the market might do like this. Sometimes the market might do like this. You can see something like this. The market might do like this. The market might do like this sometimes. So eventually creating a top, not breaking not breaking this low, this high right here, not breaking this high right here before this low right here before a broken this area. But you can see something right here. Now the market might do like this, come back to this to this low right here, come back to this low right here, and still start trending to the down side. The market might somebody do like that. So to be on the silver side, we are expecting something. What are we expecting? We are expecting the market. We are expecting a candle. We are expecting this area to be taken out. This key zone to be taken out. Which means that we can see this this is the candle that take out. This is a mental candle that take out this lower high right here. This lower high right here. You can see this candle taking out. Now it's done taking that out. It then returns back to this area right here. It takes back to this area, and then and then shoot and leave to the top side. So I explain. So that's it, guys. I'm sure I explained everything to you guys. I hope you guys understand what I said right here. So the market might somehow broken creating a double top right here and then broken, but it might come down to it might reach this lower high right here, and then still continue a downtrend movement. But depending on the silver side, you have to wait for this area to be taken out. You can see this method that takes out this area, and then it takes back to just same the high, and then start trending towards the top side. So that is it, guys. That is it, guys. I wish you guys are understanding what I'm saying. So I think that is all for that. I explained everything on that, you guys. Also, for a quick recap, I'm very sure you guys have understanding about everything. I teach you guys on how you guys can use this for an entry. I teach you guys how you guys can use it to spot about a breakout and a fake breakout. So I make sure I explain everything for you better, and I hope you guys have a better understanding about this trend line strategy. So don't forget to do me a favor by subscribe to the channel, like this video, and also don't post notifications so that more strategy you guys will be aware. So thank you, guys. I've seen the next video. If you love this type of content, don't forget to comment down below. If you love this type of content, so comment down below, so that I'll be making a lot of videos, and then you guys can be using this trend line to spot an entry, click your trade, and be making money with the trend line simple strategy. So thank you, guys. I'll see you in the next video.